Street Fighter 6. Fighting ground. Online race match. Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Life lead opens up. Caught in the crossover. Will we see a drive impact? One combo can end this round right now. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Knockdown and KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact doesn't get through. Throws them to negate the block. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Somehow brushes that off and keeps going. Player two will need to play it conservative until it's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player two has an empty drive gauge. Oh no, they're stunned. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Flawless round. They got him so quick. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes in on the impact for nothing. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Oh, with the drive impact. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Solid combo. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Throws him. What's next? Will that drive impact get punished? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Holds out with the block. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The counter is blocked. Player two can build off this lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Uses the gauge for a super art. Turning all three bars with a cloud-shaped cannonball. Unleashing the beast. Their will to win is really being tested here. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Starts off zoning with fireballs. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Player 2 has the life advantage. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Holds out with the block. All right, what's coming up next? Changes the pace with an air dash. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive gauge and try to refill it whenever they can. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Takes a trip, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Parries the projectile. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Changes the pace with an air dare. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. The drive impact charges forward. Beast mode activated, and now they're ready to party. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Blocks the impact. Going on the offensive? Looking for a chance. Follow-up. Will we see a drive impact? Barely blocks the jump in. A quick breather. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a hit him with a stop and bomb. Gotta do better than that. What's the next move? Jumps? You've gotta be mindful of and whip! They're wide open! Oh, excellent block! Player 1 has the super gauge advantage! Wrecks them! Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. And it's burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. One player is in burnout state. Catches out the cage right there! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it! What a finish!
One step behind.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Goes for it all, but connects with the throw. A jump, drives it back, misses. Ooh, does him dirty. Oh, here we go. Throws that off. That corner is starting to look scary. Uses their drive gauge. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Solid anti-air. He gets him with a Euro. Flatline zone. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Deftly shuts out the jumping. What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. All right, what's coming up next? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Fires off an overdrive. Heats it up with a combo into super.
Spins the calf to let loose a tiger cannon.
They saw the chip KO on the table. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Punchy tiger! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Grabs and throws them away. They were expecting that drive impact. Decides to meet them in the air. Cross up! Looking for a chance. Second round hits him with a stopping block. Took him to the corner in a flash. Going in, will we see a drive impact? Nice tiger over. A jump in? There's a change of sides. Amazing! Crispy burn knuckle! And what a finish! Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Blocks the jump in. Goes for the fireball. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player two has heats it up with a combo into super from up above. The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Going in, player two creates a good corner opportunity.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Closing moments of the match. KO! Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Fires a tiger shot. Will gain control of the map, charges forward. Brushes that off and keeps going. Nice tiger though. Going in. Will we see a drive impact? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player's looking to impress with this super.
Closing it out with a super art finish.
Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes to the overdrive. Goes for the throw. Player two has the life lead. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. There's a corner switch. That barely connected, but it still counts. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. What's the play here? Throws him down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match.
They've got the meter from
KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Misses the drive impact.
high tiger shot to Transmissão.
Who will gain control of the match in the early going. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. Trying to read each other here? Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Player one has a slight life lead. Checks him with the projectile. Anti-air drops him.
Looking for a chance.
Ooh. Hits him with a stop and pop. Will we see a drive him? Looking to impress with this super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Choose a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Whoa, hold on. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. That combo did decent damage. Throw connects and does big damage. A quick breather. Burnout activates. Fires a tiger shot. What a reaction to go air to air. This is gonna hurt. How will they utilize this? Oh, what's this? Yes, drive impact for the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They were expecting that drive impact. High tiger shot delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Oh my, the throw tech. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Throws them. Both springs forward with the drive rush. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Reads the jump-in perfectly. Wow, reads the counter-attack. All in with the rush. Anywho, oh my god, they just took it up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so still alive? Still alive? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put
Another fight is coming your way.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the throw. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Throws him down. Still slugging it out here. Knockdown. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. All right. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Was looking for that jump attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. This match will be decided on how they manage their super art gauges from here on out. Will we see a drive in? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent... A huge punish counter right in the opening seconds of this round. Strings it all together. The fighters return to the middle of charges forward. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. They were right to be on guard there. Player one is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super art in play, it's still not over. Both fighters planning something? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Cross-up attack! Are we gonna see it finishes with the throw? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do. Hits him with a stop and pop. Throw connects and does big damage. Reads the jump in perfectly.
Rattle and hums with a tiger knee.
Reads the throw and escapes. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. A jump? Oh man, this is a scary range. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Player two is in a very good and whips. They're wide open. Connects with the throw. Both avoiding the wall like a plague. Throws them. Jump. Hits the drive. Clutch parry. Oh my god, they just choked it up. What are they gonna crown them from above? They are done. Get that bank account back.